Hello, people, and happy New Year to everyone. I'll be playing some hammers today. I have a bit too big people. I hope you had a nice celebration, even though it was not maybe what you had envisioned 2 years ago, like a year ago, I guess. And that's great for Mozo to accept. It's 2021. Mozo is right now, what, 19 years old? It's older than some of you guys. You cannot really push it to the limit. Very, very nice to it. Very good. Oh, there's just many people playing Magic Online, but I'm guessing us bummers that play Magic Online. So yeah, we're here. So this is the CrusherBotBG list that won the challenge last week, and it looks pretty solid. Like two pithing needles. I mean, of course, the pithing needle is the wrong art. I don't really like the damping spheres, but I guess that's just maybe just unnecessary evil nowadays. But I like the disenchants a lot. I mean, I was feeling with the black white version, I didn't have an answer for permanents, like in not creatures or um, like yeah, something like snaring breach or something like this. I didn't have an answer. But you could play around it, but it was a bit hard. But this plays 3 pass to exile, plays the full play set of 0 drops. We have 15 0 drops. This is like throwback affinity to me. It makes me so happy. Plays Lurus, of course. Please treat them Torment Script because they're free. They can be easily recurred with Lurus, and they can exile your own graveyard, so that helps against Neil specifically. So, and if against rogues, I mean, the deck is not super popular. It plays 4 Colossus Hammers. Yeah, Sigarda still ship receives. These are kind of like the unstable. And this is actually really good. Like, I did not, when I saw this card, I was like, what is this, mate? And now that I think about it, this card allows you to, when you have a Puresteel paladin, this card and a Paradise Mantle, which this deck list plays 3, by the way, you can basically equip to a Memnite that you just casted both. Tap it for mana, both Paradise Mantle and Swiss Boots, because it will be a haste boy. You can tap it for mana, equip it to another guy, and keep going, and basically turn all your dudes, even if you just draw them, into mana dorks. Like you can play, for example, a second Pierce Paladin, equip the Paradise Mantle, equip the Swiss Foot Boots, or even equip 2 Paradise Mantles, and then just basically just pays for itself. Pretty crazy interaction and pretty cool. One Shadow Spear. This guy is just bonkers, man. Like I was playing versus UR Prowse, my friend, and I was playing. Hello, Happy New Year, I713S. So yeah, I was playing versus my friend that was playing UR Prowse, man, and this card, if it hit the battlefield and it connected, that's just basically game over. So unfortunately, very. I love this art, by the way. I wish I had this in paper. I find this awesome. And yeah, the rest and 2 cranial platings. That's crazy, but I mean the card is just good. And sometimes the people will play like Chalice on one for you, and this is kind of your only out to it. So hey, all right, let's just play a league with this. Then in the afternoon, I will play. I'll play. Basically today it's raining outside, so whatever. So I'll play in this afternoon. Um, just mate, I will play Hardened Scales. I was feeling like playing the hammer, dropping the hammer, boys, in 2021. I mean, yeah. I mean, let's see. Let's see what this year brings. I mean, definitely, I think a lot of people were having, I don't want to say delusional. They just, I guess they hope that the average of the year is better than this past year. But I saw a lot of people thinking, oh, let's get rid of 2020. Let's have 2021. It's going to be much better. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But, oh, I mean, this hand. Hello, in fiction. Hello. I don't know if I am supposed to know them. I'm on the play. I just don't think this hand does a lot, right? I mean, it doesn't have hammers, doesn't have ways to look for hammers. It just has 0 drops. I guess we mulligan it. I mean, this is already. I was really, really skeptical about this, and I can already tell why. Holy shit, it's so bad. But I guess we can go turn 1 Sigarda, turn 2 Colossus Hammer, right? So hey, No problems whatsoever. May put back the Stoneforge Mystic. We go turn one Sigarda, Omnitopter, turn two Hammer. That's it. We tag for the 10 with 10. And then, yeah, I guess we play this top turn two. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Happy New Year, boy, in fiction. I don't know if I know you. It's it's a choice for a streamer to decide whether they want to keep stick to their guns, let's say, like and play only mm, like known decks, like decks they're known for, I guess. Or if they want to be playing, the guy needs to bolt this or pack it or whatever. Or if they want to be playing a deck that is more like new. Or he is on skills, in fact. All right, so what can we do here? We can just look for a second hammer. Yeah, I guess that's the best, right? So I go here, cast this, look for hammers, right? So I can just equip it. I mean, I could do this after attacking, but I mean, literally no reason to. We attack with a 10-2. I mean, there's a chance. Actually, maybe yes. Already I misplayed, right? I should probably just play this and look for like a Shadow Spear. Like Shadow Spear, obviously they're better. But I mean, now they can play it whatever, and they need to jump. They need to keep jumping. There's nothing in the Hardened Scales deck that can deal with this in game one. Like they can play a lot of jumpers, but eventually we'll find another Stoneforge Mystic or something, and then we'll just find the Shadow Spear and win the game. Not a big deal. Yeah, in fiction is they're playing in the they're from Discord, right? Yeah, of course. Happy New Year, by the way. Now I remember you in fiction. I mean, there's a lot of people, man. Like, let's say, I mean, the names are relatively memorable. I mean, if you go hang about Walker, or they go hang about Walker, then we even with trouble. Yeah. So here the play, since we already had a Colossus Hammer, maybe the play was actually just to cast a Colossus Hammer, play cast Arvendale taps. Actually, we can die to the Ignite next. That's something we can die to. Oh. So I'm guessing they will try to block with this boy. I'm just gonna get lures in my hand, by the way. That's a pretty good turn too, no lie. So I'm just gonna get. I mean, there's no need to play a second hammer. They need to activate the Ignite Knights as well. I mean, apparently, what a weird hand they kept, right? They need to jump. Yeah, I know. So well, now he's a 0-1. So, but it's okay. So we kill this boy. I mean, of course, if I had played correctly, they would be dead. But we got this, I think. I mean, opponent has jumped for with a land on one. And now we have even a way to record the Omnitopter if needed. I don't know why Keck is not allowed. Is it that bad? I mean, I'm just honestly just saying it. So here we are losing hand. Of course, what I should have done in this game is just play a Colossus Hammer attack. Next turn, still should be for Shadow Spear attack and win the game. But yeah, it happens. I mean, at the end, like they jump with land. I guess they have lots of emos next to it. I don't know. Still, if their plan is to jump with a land, and maybe they don't know this is lost flying, that's also something that can happen. And then we can, of course, like next time play the Lurus, equip the second hammer to the Lurus the turn after. Yeah, this game is. I don't know. I mean, post board they will have gem raisers. They'll have dismembers. This card's gonna be okay. So maybe graph so they can ping the Lurus. Then in this case, I would like to first. I will attack. Yeah, so I'll just attack first. No need to play the Lurus. They don't know I have two more hammers. Okay, decide to yeah. Okay, interesting. Go down to one. I could. Oh man, that was a mistake. Did I make it? Oh, what do we got? What do we got? I mean, I kind of tunnel vision there. I could have played the second hammer and just, I mean, kind of playing with my food at this point. Like if they try to kill these, I mean, I don't know what they can actually do to deal with us here. Um, we have two lions. I mean, yeah, we can just equip a second hammer, but I should just equip a second hammer on this boy and just win the game. But yeah, it happens. And when I look at the Zigmund Nexus, I can only think how nice the other one looks. Like the one in my deck actually. Oh no! Fuck! I didn't change them. Egg W. I didn't have anything to cast. No. Good thing is, Lurus of the Dream. Then it's a champ. It's a yeah. Actually, I will attack, and if they don't block something, then I'm just gonna Colossus Hammer, and let's see if maybe attack. No. Still Shepherd's gives us a good one too. So we just need to get the Shadow Spear. There you go. And I think that's basically it. I don't know what they can do. Because we attack, and like I will put a Shadow Spear here, and that was just game. I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, let them block. I mean, we have two more hammers. Hand was pretty naughty, honestly. But this deck has naughty hands. Like it has draws, it has everything actually. I mean, they also need to block here. I mean, there's nothing, right? This is a 10-11. Like, what the hell? Okay. I mean, just put it over here. Game. All right. So we won game one versus Hardened Scales. So I'm guessing these four cards are good. Maybe needles are also good, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to overboard. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, Path is great against Scales. I mean, I don't want to change this. And I could see myself cutting one plate in here. I don't think it's the kind of matchup that will matter too much. Like, mm, this card is actually honestly nuts. Pretty close if we want to be playing all of these or not. I mean, these are all cards that are good in scale versus scales. And this card, I think this should be in back. I mean, this, like, I would rather have like an Emeria Skull than this because this is like first is so low impact, like making a 1/1 for 5 mana is like, ugh. And second, entering tap even though we have like 10 planes, I think. I mean, still is not that many planes. We don't have 10 planes, right? So I mean, we actually had a situation where this could have been tapped. Similar stuff cut in a couple of Mem Knights, but I don't love that. I mean, maybe we could just cut. Dude, by the way, this deck doesn't have Giver runes. I just realized. Ah, that's how he made. I was like, how did he make so much space for all the dudes? Yeah, he doesn't have Giver runes. Kappa. I mean, I guess it's okay. If we can cut a couple of Stoneforges. Honestly, not much more. I think I don't really want. I didn't. So I mean, I think our main plan is actually really good. Maybe we just don't want to dissolve our game plan at all. I mean, this enchant is very good because you can deal with scales, you can deal with a nozzle that has a lot of counters on. Okay. Since we're on the draw, I'm gonna cut one Mem Knight because we could, if they go like turn to Ballista, that's kind of rough versus Mem Knight. And I mean, on the draw, you actually kind of want to have removal. I mean, this one is a decent. It's not great, but it grinds with Stoneforge. You can get a turn three. I like the one of the things I miss about the other list, the black and red and white, is that you have fetchlands, and actually fetchland and Mishra's bubbles are friends, you know. So I mean, to be fair, we could actually really easily lose this game. I mean, especially I guess they go worker. Okay, I mean, I was expecting an Ozolith there. Okay, I guess let's get some information first before we make any decisions. Haven, I mean, that's strong. I guess, we gotta use our mana. Of course, drawing another land has me, it's kind of what. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start by getting a hammer. And I wish actually maybe there was a universe where I should have gotten Paradise Mantle here. So if I draw a Puresteel Paladin, I could, play it. But I couldn't equip it, right? Paradise Mantle, so I could draw a card. Yeah, close decisions. Wow, that's a lot of lines. I mean, I had 4 lines in the opening hand, and I had to do 2 more. I mean, okay, they just played with Haven. Well, that's okay. I mean, that's still that means that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, so they can put 1, 2. Yeah, they have 3. Okay, that's another hammer. Hammer to fall, boys. Should I play this? I think I'm gonna play the England next. You never know if we draw Sigarda's 8, like right, that we could just be lethal there. I guess I'll just play Stoneforge. You can block these. I don't see a way unless I have like scales. I don't see a way where we die. I'm also gonna get the. I have 2 hammers in hand, so I'm just gonna get a Paradise Mantle and hold it in hand. Like it costs 0. It costs 1 to equip. So next turn I could just, if I draw still pure steel paladin, I could just draw it. I could just use it and draw a card. Try to find those paths and those disenchants. Um, Also, if we draw Sigarda's 8, this is actually like a lethal board, which is insane. Ravager, I would guess. I mean, this is getting complicated. Okay, well, at least, Ballista's good because they can, yeah, I mean, they can sack this, put the counter here, proliferate makes the 3/3. I mean, they should actually attack first with the Haven, right? If they don't have anything to do with this mana. Yeah, I think there's a mistake. Yeah, you should attack first with Haven. I don't know, unless you have something to do with this mana, like a dismember or something. It doesn't really add so much, you know, like you can attack. If I block, you Haven, I lose a Stoneforge. If I don't block, I take 2. I mean, I actually don't think this plays very good. But who, I don't know their hand and anything. But I mean, basically, if they're not going to use it, maybe they have this member, but if they're not going to use this mana, this plays. Of course, now they can protect the Walking Ballista from like Ballista, but I don't have Ballistas, right? All right, so this is the reason but actually, I don't really care if they ping these. I mean, yeah. I'm guessing we're just gonna get the like good old lures in hand, and I'm gonna cast the Paradise Mantle. I actually don't need to cast the Paradise Mantle. I actually have no need to cast it. We could die to it now. We because it's got 0. I can always cast it later, right? When I draw. Next turn we can get even Stoneforge Mystic. We're just waiting for like Sigarda to Puresteel Paladin, so then we can start equipping hammers. Yeah, so I think their play was a bit. Yeah, they didn't use the mana, so they should just attack with a worker, pump it, and then sack it, put the counters, shoot the Stoneforge if that's what you want. Which I honestly don't think it's that good to still shoot the Stoneforge. Mm, yeah, but basically, we want to like my goal here is to survive. So surviving means finding like either a path to exile or finding because land ravager here is not lethal, but it gets pretty close, right? Because sack they sack the throne to itself. No, that's kind of bad. 1, 2. 3, 4. I can make this a 5/5 and hit us with on 2 turns. All right, so it's an Igmas. They can Pendelhaven it. I mean, yeah, I really would like to find a land, let's say, like a land, a path or a disenchant. Here, of course, they can Pendelhaven here, but like, if I block here, they need to Pendelhaven here, right? So that we don't get one extra pink. But I mean, we also have double Colossus Hammer, so if we draw Sigarda's 8, we could just win, right? And it's like 1 damage is whatever, right? So, I mean, one emo, so 2, they can proliferate. 3, next turn they can, yeah. If they have Ravager, next turn maybe they can kill us. And that's so we have the emo next to the block, right? So it's close. I don't think there is anything they can do to kill us here. Yeah, it's a 2/3 now. But yeah, I mean, we can. If we draw Sigarda's 8, we can most likely beat them here. Because we can play hammer. Okay, they what? They all sacrifice it. Oof, man. I don't know. Sacrificing lands like this feels kind of bad because that means next turn they cannot ravage your plus emo next turn. It's only 1 point of damage, which yeah. I mean, actually, and they also miss on the proliferate. Okay, they meet the ping the M9. Cool. I mean, good plays, I guess. I mean, I have nothing to protect these lures, but I mean, again, they just need to ping it, right? So, I guess I just play a castle. So I can get the Memnite back, or I can get the Mishra's Bubble. I think honestly, getting Mishra's Bubble is just better, right? This time tapping. You always want to tap the. I don't think that we can really die unless they have land. Like land Ravager would be like 1, 2, 3. It's just not even lethal. And all right, so this can block here, which is very good. And then we cannot get a Stoneforge. We could get this guy back, but it's kind of whatever. We already have an Igmoth, right? So I'm keeping 1 mana, but I'm doing it now. So if I draw a path, I can cast it. They're drawing Vines of Acid. Okay, so you have land Vines of Vasgo. This will be 5, 6, 7. Not that, but very close. Damn it, mates. Well, it's good to see that. It's good to know that they're drawing that, I guess. Well, we can also block with the Omniprotector, right? So, all right, give me a path, boy. Give me a path. There you go. So that's kind of the point of doing it on our turn. Normally, you want to upkeep. You want to do it on their upkeep, so they cannot discard your card. But since there's no discard in this case, you want to do it in your turn, so you can draw the card and have it. And now they have vines, but like if they animate pink when they go, I mean we can always path it to force to using the vines. That's the thing. We really need to draw Puresteel Paladin or a mantle. Probably gonna block if they depend on him, and then we can path. And then if then they will need to do the vines, and then this dies. But they have used the whole turn, right? Like activating Pendelhaven vines, and then of course they can sack something and ping this down, but then they lose the ballista. So all good situations here. We could also path the walking ballista in response of a proliferate, for example. That would mean that the lure survives. I got lots of possibilities. I love this deck. It's super cool. It's super cool. I mean, and it's really cool to play this matchup from the other side because I know it so well, the Hardened Scales deck, right? So I'm very easily can predict what is going to happen. And I mean, Infiction has made some, I wouldn't say questionable, and just think plays that I wouldn't make. Like, but of course, Scales has it's a cool deck because it kind of has a style to it. Like some people will play extremely aggressive with like sacrifices with Throne of God and all that. Wow. Actually, will they do? They will target here? That gives them reach and trample. So they will just target here, right? I mean, it's even not that bad. So they have the vines, that's for sure. So if I guess I can sack this to proliferate and ping this, and then this is still there. Okay, I mean, I guess that's it, right? Like, so if I path it, they just vines, and that's just bad. So maybe they go bottom. Oh wait, right? No. So now they have a 5/5. I mean, generally it's a good card. Then this dies, and then we can redeem. I mean, they can sack the Throne of Get to itself and ping down the Lurus, but I don't know if they want to do that. I'm actually really close to just pathing this. Not even on their end step, actually. This is 5 damage. We can take 6. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I'm not gonna block. I made the Cyberphone get to itself. That Binds of Vasquez was a good draw. Okay, they don't do it. I mean, I'm just hoping they tap out of this Pendleton and then I'm gonna pack them. That is the play, Rose. That is the play. Come on. Come on. In fiction, man. Get real. Enough fiction. It's 2021. It's time for getting real. So if he does, if they don't, I don't know if he or she, if they do play if they do tap of this Fendohin, I'm gonna path the Gem Razor Walking Ballista thing. It cannot be sacrificed to Throne of God, by the way. So there's that. And then I mean, come on, I just need to draw a freaking. I need to draw a freaking. What's it called? Puresteel Paladin, Paradise Mantle, anything really, anything and everything. So they have vines and something else in hand. I think they're debating whether to kill my lures or not. Mm-hmm. Sure. So they can proliferate here only and me. They should proliferate me, mate. Proliferate me. Sure. I'm actually very close to pathing my own dudes. Getting a land. I mean, I have lots of lands, right? So, um, that's just a life, but that's just life indeed. They did not tap out of that green. They're keeping it up. So, I'm just gonna path them now. Oh, hello, Leviathan 102. Thanks for following. You are from the I know you from the France Discord, I mean, and also stream, I guess. Man, that's a lot of lines you're drawing. That is a lot of lines. I guess we draw. I could make a long one, but it's just awful. All right. So we flooding, guys. That's for sure. I guess I keep this up to block their own Nimble Nexus, but I mean they have one card in hand, so I'm not really worried about dying here. Maybe I could just cast one hammer in case I drop Puresteel Paladin. It's an easier kill. And yeah, let's pass the turn. Playing versus Scales. I mean, we're facing a 5/5 with us reach and trample, and he can pay 1 mana to put a 1/1 counter on it, which is kind of strong. Okay, let's feel extra score. So this means they don't have much more, I'm guessing. Okay, they have used the lines. Oh, they're tapping out of the Mimo Nexus. Just put a counter. I mean, I'm not gonna block with this, right? So we'll take 5 here, go down to 7. Ah, this is getting scary. I need to draw something now. I drew on all my lands, basically. Not the dream, I must say. Mm, because next time we are actually get. Ugh. All right, so let's Misha's Bubble them. Let's look at draw. Angela Walker. All right. I guess we can always block with his Emoth Nexus, right? And that gains us, so they can put a counter. And actually, can ping the Emoth Nexus and then hit us for 5, and then we can ping us for 1, so we survive. Actually, all right, all right. I mean, I'll take my odds. I mean, then I don't know how we do it to win, but oh, that's a path to exile. That's very nice. Oh man, I should put a stop on their upkeep. Ugh, but like I should have a stop on their upkeep to path this before they have chance to draw a second Bind of Fast. So we let them attack. When they put the counter on the, I don't think they have two Binds of Basket, by the way. I don't think that's very much played. I know you normally play one as a one-off kind of card. I mean, yeah, I should have the. No, actually, maybe it's better to because they have a Hangover in hand, right? So I want them to. So right now, if they hit me with this, they can kill me by pumping, right? So I'll go to blockers, and if they pump, because they really, I mean, they want to win, right? So that's the thing. They want to win, so they want to pump, and then before this goes through, we path this. Yeah. So they really want to win because if they hit me there with a if they put a counter, they can kill me. They deal me 1 damage, but that's just fine. All right. So we dealt with the Gem Razor slash Walking Ballista. We took 1. That's 6 still. Still, Sigarda is a win. We have gone through 20 of our cards, and Puresteel Paladin was also okay. Then we're born, so we have Hangover Walker. God damn it, I'm not able to draw. Shit. Dude, maybe soon I will be able to quit this. Um, so they may want me to stay this game. I don't think they will draft me, but hey, if you want to, opponent, you are allowed. Here I could actually make a 1-1, but I mean, so they play Hangover Walker next turn. They can attack with this for 2. So this costs 3 mana. This costs 1 mana. I don't think I can die realistically to the Ingmoth, right? So maybe I just want to play like to the highest upside. So I'll equip here. Actually, I can do this, right? Now this has haste and hexproof. I don't want to attack, but I want to keep this up to block. Yes. So we have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are like 2 away from equipping this. Is insane. Um, I could attack with my own Ingmoth. I don't think that's a very good. Just attack them. That doesn't do much. We can leave this to claw, yeah. I mean, 1 damage will not matter at all. Like, we're dealing here with 20s, guys. We're not dealing with 1 damage. They have another land. So they have Hangover Walker for X equals 4. Maybe they go ham. I think I would attack here with the 1 Ingmoth, I guess, and hit me with 2 poisons, right? Because I guess I mean, I would hit with 2 poisons. And they have 2 Ingmoths, so there's no chance, and there's no point in trading. That's a big ass boy. Big boy. They're not even attacking, so they're just holding his up for blockers, which is, I guess, is fair. Um, man, god damn it, guys. All right, so I will. Then get a cranial plating. Maybe I should just make a dude. Actually, okay, that's probably a mistake. Yeah, 6-1. Maybe I should also look for the yeah. That's, let's say we're not in an easy situation right now. And our Rose is gone, and we basically have managed to not draw Sigarda's 8 or Puresteel Paladin the whole game. And we have actually drawn 23 cards. It happens. They can sack the guy, make it a. That's why, okay, they can make 4 top tiers, pump, that will be 5, we go down to 1. They don't do it, which is interesting. I don't know what they're drawing. They drew a land, and they show us that you shouldn't show this, mates. Just keep it in hand. Like, this is just not good. Like, I know now you're not. From both sides, actually. Actually real from both sides. Flawed. Um, so here, what they can do is to, man, I mean, we have 7 mana, so we are 1 mana away from equipping this. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe Pithing Needle, it's, so they can attack me with a, I'm actually kind of happy they attack me with this, and not with this, it's just pump it and then sack it. Because we take 2 poison. I mean, also, if they attack with this, it means that, I mean, they can actually block with it, yeah. I should look for Shadow Spear, actually. Not with Cranial Plating, but yeah. So now they can pump plus suck here, which is very good. Shit, man. All right, I think there's no way we can win this game, right? They can pump, suck, and pump, yeah, and yeah, they just attack with it, yes. All right, so we managed to not draw just a Paladin of Sigarda's 8. It happens, I guess. I kind of like Pithing Needles. I think we should have them. There's some Memnites, and it's kind of bad because it just dies to the. Huh. I could cut a mantle. Okay, I'll cut a mantle. Yeah, with Pithing Needle, Ingmoth, or with Pithing Needle, Walking Ballista, I think we can do good. Also Ravager. I mean, yeah, Pithing Needle's a pretty good card. And I think on the play, if we have a hand that can put a hammer down on turn 3, we should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. So I need to like stream from a laptop because I need to constantly. I mean, nobody's chatting, but I mean, I don't want. I don't like missing messages. And yeah, I think this deck is really fun. I mean, that's like the guy got Givers of Runes. I was like, why? I mean, it felt somehow that the deck had too many equipments, and then I realized that it was just because it had got the Givers of Runes. I was like, okay. Made a mistake to cast some sort of easy, but I find I mean, Stusha Perceived is better. At some point, like this game, we drew 5 equipments and no way to equip it, right? And we were like, wait, we will not win. So you want to balance. I mean, I guess game 1 is good to have all the equipment search effects, but in game 2 and 3, you want to bring in interaction. So you also want to have as good yeah, you also want to have not too many equipment search effects. It's kind of like with the Yakmoth decks that you side out a lot of time. You side out some of the tutors, even though you bring in tutor targets. In this case, you don't bring tutor targets, so even more reason to kind of cut them. Because one of the easiest way to lose games of Magic is when you have a lot of things to look for things, but nothing to do with those things. Like with the Yakmoth deck, if you draw 3 charts of calling and you don't have ways to cast them or take advantage of them, they're kind of like deck cards, like really deck cards. Same here, right? Like, I mean, drawing your 3rd hammer when you have not equipped a single one is just not gonna do it. Infusion is tanking. It's tanking, not gonna lie. The tanky is happening. I should like personalize my channel, like make like my own sounds and shit, but I am not. I mean, I work. I mean, it's kind of a bad excuse. A lot of people work and have nice channels, so maybe I should invest some time into that. But I just enjoy much more streaming than the actual fact of like personalizing my own stream. All right, so we're in the play. We have Lurus. And this hand again, it's like very reactive, like extremely reactive, but it has I mean, there must be better hands for our deck. Like this is just too slow. There must be better hands. This hand looks, in fact, better. You have double Omnitopter. I mean, I can even, I'm thinking of putting the path back, honestly. I mean, actually, the path can clear out the way for blockers. Or even the Puresteel paladin. We have Sigarda's aid, right? So I guess I can put this Puresteel paladin back and keep the path for keeping blockers away. So now Sigarda's aid, Sigarda's aid is it's like the Hardened Scales of the deck, of course. So we play Omnitopter, pass a turn. Next time we put a hammer. Hammer falls. They could have dismember. That would be maybe a good reason to keep the Puresteel paladin, but yeah. Maybe there's a reason to not go for it. So they could actually have dismember here. And it would be kind of bad, so maybe there's a, you know what I mean? Like, they could have, I feel if this hammer doesn't resolve, we probably don't win. Like, it will resolve, but then we cannot equip it. And I put back the Puresteel paladin, which was maybe a mistake. Now that I think about it again. So, okay, I think I need to go for it. Kind of, I'm putting this. That was a mistake of putting back the Puresteel paladin. That's just obviously bad. If that is member, it kind of sucks. Yep, they do. All right, tough. We got caught in there. I could have walked into it. I could have played around this by having the Puresteel paladin in hand, but I guess we can draw another one, so not a big deal. Well, also Puresteel paladin would not allow me to. Yeah, I should have just that. That was just super bad for me. Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as they say. As a wise man once said, better lucky than good for head. So we fly so they don't block. And then we just go like, hey, I have another one. Do you have Force of Vigor? So they take 10, they go to 6. Now we have a path to actually. So actually, keeping the Pierce Value was not that good because they would just. We would not have. We would not have metalcraft. So here, if they only have one blocker next turn, we can just path it. Yeah. Maybe lucky there, not gonna lie. That's 6. So if they only have one blocker, they attack with like the. If they play like a Gem Razor to try to target the Colossus Hammer, we path the Walking Ballista on the stack. Then the Gem Razor doesn't mutate, so it doesn't kill any artifacts. And then we attack. They need to jump with the Gem Razor, and we just keep doing that until they submit. Submit to the power of Affinity. Good times, yes. Good times. Now it stopped raining, so now I'm Ravager. So, most likely I'm just gonna path this Ravager. Yeah, I'm gonna path the Ravager. I actually could path the Walking Ballista. Attack. They need to jump with the Ravager, and then this saves me 1 point of damage. Yeah. So if I path the Ravager, then they eat this, then they put the counter over here. Also, on the other hand, they're missing land drops, right? So they should just block. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna. All right. Just the best player in that Magic has ever seen. What can I say? This is some ridiculous top decks, man. Like this was like so low percentage of games. Tonight they suck here, Pat the other dude. Wow. Feels bad, man. Sorry. That was just oh wow, they won the land. I'm sorry. They probably are Generator. So that really was not good to Pat at the end, so that was just smart. But but I guess we got rewarded by keeping the path, and I wonder how this game would have played out if I played. Yeah, game two was interesting, um, but it also was kind of weird. Like I didn't find. Oops, sorry, mate. I always forget. Oh no, I can go here. Shit. No, I can't chat anymore. Damn, sorry. Anyway, let's go play another league. I just want to go move on. So far, I think this is not a card you want in this deck. Like, I mean, I don't see ever myself. I mean, if you ever activate this card, are you winning? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What are the? I would rather play an Emeria Skull. You can actually get to 7 mana somehow, and then you actually make four, like two. First, it's an untap land, which is very important, and we also get two angels, which do a lot compared to two flying angels that you can equip hammers to, which do a lot compared to a one-one. But maybe I just haven't. I will play, I guess, like one or two leagues with it. In fiction, if you're in the chat, Spirit Monger 17. You gotta love these names. No Lurus, Bio opponent. Oh yeah, they have Yorion, Sky, and this is one of these hands where just like like that is this is not the point of the deck, right? To play a grindy Stormfort Mystic. Like, yeah, we don't have ways to equip the spells. Yeah, this is just mulliganing. This one doesn't have Sigarda as 8, but we could draw into. We could actually draw into Puresteel paladin or Sigarda as 8. We're on the play. I guess I'll keep this. Put this back. I think I'll put. I pretty sure put this back actually. Keep the land so I can Lurus. Um, maybe they're playing black, so maybe I don't want to do the thing. I don't. Maybe I could check myself. Yeah, I'll check myself. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? But Paradise Mandal is coming up, so that would be nice to have in hand. That means that we're not drawing. We're not drawing Pierce the Paladin, right? So then I kind of want to keep this in hand. Next time we can hit them with a hammer. This also looks like we have fetch lands, so maybe opponent has War Scorer. Maybe just War Scorer me right away. Kappa. Not the case. So I think he's gonna play the. Gonna play this. Maybe just get yeah. I'm actually going to hit here. Tap for white. Maybe I can get one, two. I could get this boots. I could get the boots. I get the shadow spear with something like that. Canyon plating. It's only +3/+0. I mean, it's not amazing. Then we just get a hammer mites. And if we draw a paladin or a Sigarda Z, we are in business. And if we draw, because we have actually 4 mana, and if we draw the name of that card, mates, the Another card. I think also they cannot really tap out of this Ghost Quarter, so that's why I guess they played turn one. This is a decent Taxes deck. That's a Sigarda's 8. I guess I could have a Path to Exile. But we can actually, in fact, just we'll play this. Play Sigarda's 8. Maybe I can keep this in hand and play 1. And I can actually activate the Ingmoth. Can I activate the Ingmoth and equip the hammer? So I can activate Ingmoth, but if I equip the hammer, there's just math. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that puts them to 1 mana, which could be fine, but yeah, just got attack here. Take 10. They take 10. So even like the one of the reasons, of course, is not to take damage, but the other reason if they want a Ghost Quarter here, I guess they could have Blood Moon, or they could have Magus. No, oh, Skyclave Apparition. That's very good. I guess they can take this boy. But now, if we draw a Paladin, no, we draw a Paladin. Oh, they take this hammer. Very interesting because we have another one. Sure, mate. I guess that's one of the reasons to look for hammer. That's some issues vowel. I guess we can go grind here a bit. So we just well, we can look at their top deck. I gotta try to draw for what are they drawing? I gotta try to draw for the Puresteel. No, I didn't do anything right. So we just get here. I guess we just tap, and tap. Next turn we can start getting a bit of value here. They're at 8 still, right? So draw. This is Shield Shepherd's Gift. It's very good. Yeah. Spirit Monger 17. It's a nice name. So they have a Ghost Quarter and yeah. I mean, next turn we can even Lurus plus. So if we find a land, we can. No, we can't really. So if they tap out somehow, we can attack with the Omnitopter, which already flies again, and then we can just Colossus Hammer into it, which is kind of nice. Needleverge Pathway, interesting. I do think this is a better way of splashing than it is than playing fetch lands. First, because like this deck kind of look like maybe got Path now Pia and Kiran Nalar. That makes a 2/1/1 colorless Copter artifact. Sure. What did they do? What did they do? So if you sacrifice, you deal 2 damage to any target. All right. All right. Sounds fine. They attack. Yeah. Well, it's a land, so they will. I mean, of course, they can sacrifice 2 artifacts and deal with Olurus, but at the same time, if they do that, of course, they need. We will. Yeah, yeah. I can actually check myself with a bubble. If I draw a hammer or the equipment that can save the Olurus, then I'm kind of happy. I could also just force a chump, and then they don't have 2 artifacts. That's probably not a bad idea. So we have 5 mana. Now, but then if I force a chomp, I have to use 2 mana, and then I cannot cast Lurus. Oh, yeah, I can, right? So I get Steel Shapers, I get the hammer, I attack. I have two. No, I can't. Right. So, all right. So let's do this. Well, tap out of here. And let's just go. So I'll play Lurus. They're at 8. We should remember that. We just get Bubble. We can check ourselves, so we can also check them. Check them. Of course, I'm gonna. Oh, they're drawing sort of fist and sort of fire and ice. I mean, that's not. I mean, they can equip it and stuff, but so we can do this and this. We keep this up, and guess we get another hammer. Now we can do some stuff. So if they pay 3 mana to sacrifice 2 artifacts to deal with this, we can just. We just put the yeah. So we know they're drawing the sword. They actually played a Ghost Quarter, right? No, they actually no. There is a Ghost Quarter in their hand. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. It's indeed very good if we're able to somehow make it to this game, like giving hexproof. Also, we would like to find like the Shadow Spear for the trample, but again, if they sack 2 artifacts, okay, that's Season Pyro. I guess they're looking for the good old path to exile. I'm not gonna do this on my turn, right? Since I have the ability to make something hexproof. Good. Hmm. You discard Stoneforge and Smaller Sculptor. Wow, what a combination. There's a lot of tokens right here. But yeah, we just keep second God's Quarter, right? Okay, well now they played it. So we have Sword and Path and God's Quarter. Actually, if they God's Quarter me for some god knows why reason, I can actually Swift Boot, blah blah. Boy, too bad this costs 2 mana. Should be one. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now. I don't want them to path and respond. I want to be able to have the answer. It's kind of actually kind of nuts now that I think about it. Still, all right. So land. So we just get the initial bubble, right? I mean, we check them. We could draw, but I mean, we 3 mana. We have 6 mana. Actually, we could draw here, and that would not be an issue. Because we have 3 mana to play both, right? So maybe we can just do it. Mm. So now Silent Queen. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. So I'll put the hammer onto it, and then when they try to do something to it, like a path. Mhm. So honestly, no need to. We don't need to card a ton. We have the hexproof. Did they now path it? No, we just gain 10 life. And again, we have a force to Puresteel balance in our deck, right? So we can just pass here. Hmm. Maybe, I mean, I don't want to, basically, I just want to do it in response to something, right? So they are drawing a mountain. This is segment Sigarda's 8, all right? This is basically a blank. Okay, I kind of, again, oh, this is a graveyard. So Mm. So they do play the mountain. I guess I can get Yolion in their hand. It's like a red white blink stuff. Like Winota. That's hot. That's actually shit, man. Maybe actually we can die here. I did not expect that they would be facing Winota of all the cards. 5 triggers. All right, all right. That's hard, mates. That's a season pyromancer. All of a sudden, the game is not looking at easy. But I mean, they're tapping out of attackers. So if we find the third hammer, or if we find the Puresteel paladin, we should be okay. Because we can just equip it to the. No, we can't really actually. This is the. Ooh, this is the guy that doubles the damage. Wow. That's pretty insane. This we're probably dead, right? This 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. We're not dead. Hmm. All right. We need to draw the fourth hammer, guys. Damn it, man. This is rough. What is this? Charming Prince. I bounce the Skyclave operation. So we get a 1-1, which isn't a bad. Allows us to walk. Block. Here. Oh no, a second one. Wow. Um, we need to block here and here. I mean, you still have 2 mana for the boots, right? I mean, just what it is. The guy just played a Winota, and we will take a lot of damage. This would be 8. I don't need to block here. No, I actually said it already, so oops. Oh wow, really? Oh, this has trample? Why? How did I die? Oh, because it stacks, man, of course. Okay, that was pretty hard, honestly, not gonna lie. That was pretty cold. Whew, man. I did not see that one coming, honestly. This card is kind of now, it's kind of whatever. I think we just want the pass. The rest is whatever. Thermal script, doesn't do anything. Pity needle, and obviously, man, of course the Marauders stack, so there's like doubles to double damage. So if you take one instead of one, you take 3 or 4. I don't know. Pretty insane. I think we don't need the second cranial plating, and Mantle looks kind of hot, honestly. This is kind of cool. I could cut a Mantle. Wow. I mean, that was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. No lie. They have a lot of answers for our stuff, and I'm assuming they can only have more answers post board. But I don't see any of these cards that I heard that we have on the sideboard doing anything. Man, especially they play only 4 Marauders. They have an 80 card deck. They find 2. All right. It's like it's what it is, I guess. I'll keep this hand. We're gonna keep this one too. I can't actually, but so you go this. I'm just gonna look for a second hammer. This, or I can look for the boots. No, those are too expensive. Just look for Shadow Spear. Um, so I'll play the Puresteel Paladin turn 2, and then hopefully just be able to like. I was gonna make it path me. So let's. So if I had another zero drop, then I would have played the hammer turn one, so I could equip it. But that's not the case. So they could have a path here. You, or they have both. Even worse for us. Yeah, maybe I should have waited, man. I'm making mistakes with the deck. I probably should just wait for the next turn, right? And then at least I get to cast. But I mean, anyway, when I cast the Colossus Hammer, they bolted, right? So whatever. I guess we just get Lurus and we try to make it happen again. No, 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 no. Ah, yeah, yeah. No, it's their turn. Okay, fuck. All right, boy. Play a spell. That's rough. But I think we won, right? We have Sigarda's 8 and Double Hammer. This deck is just pretty bonkers, man. Pretty bonkers. Ah. I mean, just the ability to, with this random ass dude, just to win out of nowhere. Like, literally nowhere. That's why you look for a second hammer, I guess. That's kind of weird. No blocks. One boy. This is the second boy. GG. Is it on 3 kill? And Sigarda's 8 is just. What the hell, man? Alright, so maybe we want disenchant if they're gonna play that dude. What did they name? Did they name Colossus Hammer? Alright. I mean, nah, I don't want disenchant. Fuck that. I think this is a good. Like, we don't want to dissolve our deck, right? Let's see one Paradise Mantle coming back. That's not me. Oh, you champion. What are you doing here, man? Yeah. Let's just skip the paths, right? I mean, the paths are good. They can deal with they can deal with Winota if we get to that. Man, that Winota with Almar out there is reminding me of. Was it standard or historic? I don't remember where. I was watching some stream. People was just getting. I think it was historic. People was just getting wrecked by Winota. That's modern for you. Sometimes you play a 4 drop and you win the game. I don't have 4 drops. I honestly only have 3 drop in my sideboard, but somehow I get to play every game. But yeah, that's Sigarda's 8 is just insane. But it's actually this deck is so consistent. Like the combination of Mishra's Babel, um, all the lands, all the stuff. It actually is incredibly consistent. Oh, this hand is honestly not bad. It's a grindy hand. We can play this guy, cast this, then cast this the next turn, Mishra's Babel. Yeah, I mean, I see a path to it. Let's say. And on the draw, I actually don't dislike this hand at all. Um, all right, so that's a lane. It's not lane. Just gonna I mean, they got a bad guy, so there's no need to. By the way, nice planes, nice planes from the main area. Um, yeah, so I think yeah, we just bubble them, right? We can always look for the second if we remember this. So I'm looking at a turn 3 kill here more or less. Let's see the drawing. That's learning arbiter. Ooh, that's insane. That's pretty actively. That's pretty hot. But if they play, they get to draw. Yeah, whatever. So I'm thinking of hmm. Should I play the hammer now? If I draw any other artifact, then I can equip the hammer here. Actually, yeah. Let's do that now. I'm really like this is the second league I play with the deck, so I'm alright with it. If it's not optimal, letting me know. Okay, I mean that's actually an artifact, right? So we can play. So this Leonin Arbiter. Hello, boy. Nice to not. Sucks to see you. I guess we can do is go here. with Pierce the Time. And I'm guessing I would like to put. I mean, they want to path this guy, so we just. I mean, let's cast this first. Draw cards. Get the value. Uh huh. See what they're drawing. They're drawing Vantash. So they okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna equip here, and I'm gonna put the mantle here. So they have more mana next turn. So yeah, that's Shadow Spear, right? So if we untap with the Spear Suit, and then I put it there to play around Bolt. So I guess they play some amount of Bolt, some amount of Paths. We can deal with the Bolt by putting putting the Colossus Hammer. I guess I can cast Quarteras here. That's fine. Like actually fine. That is actually indeed very fine. We cannot still shape as we could say shape as gift, but that would not mean we could have to pay 4. That's just not. That is not a thing, mates. But we can do is we can play the steel, the shadows. I shouldn't have played the lamp, by the way. That was a mistake. Draw card. Nice. We can play plating. We draw another card. Oh, we can pass one of those. I'm probably gonna save that, right? So I want to end up having the. I guess I'll just play them right now. Just free. Man, the grind on this deck just it's insane. I actually maybe want to put it all over here. This is 19, man. They actually. So if I pass one of those, they almost need to block. We just wait for the path. They probably didn't have path. If not, they would have passed me, right? Um, so I'm gonna move the equipments to the Mem Knight, actually. This sounds trample. I know it's hard to believe, but this has trample. So now I can equip 0. I mean, now basically it means that if they path this guy, then we still have a 9. Fucker! No, I made this mistake before. No. Dang. Fuck. Okay, that was a mistake, guys. Don't do that at home. I do it so you don't have to. Oh no. What? Dance. Oh no. Oh, we win the match. But still, okay, guys. Damage. Yeah, think about that. And don't be like me. Don't be like me. We won though, so hey. Don't be like me, boys. I mean, oh man, I actually, I did this, I was playing a game I think in the previous league, I actually did the same thing. Yeah. So, I mean, I should have just kept it on maybe I could move the other two. Yeah. Actually, I could even leave the Shadow Spear on it, move all the rest of the equipments to the Mem Knight, and then I would not die. Yeah. All right. What time is it? Maybe. I guess I have time for one more. I guess I'll play it. Let me find out how much I have. All right, so I have to move one more. It's awesome. All right, all right. I mean, this deck is just so fast, man. Like, it's you're playing it and you're like, what? So fast. And I actually like I think the Years of Runes never really matched well in the deck. I think playing so many equipments, it just makes sense, right? Like, you play 16 creatures that can hold an equipment. The best ones are the zero drops. And then you just play a bunch of equipments. I think the Year of Runes was good, but not, yeah, not amazing. Maybe, maybe you could play one instead of the Path to Exile main. Maybe you don't need three Audio Champions, but I guess the Shadow matchup can be a bit tough. Like the fast clock plus disruption can be, like in the end, we're kind of a combo deck, right? Hmm. So it's amazing if we draw any equipment. Actually, amazing if we draw any equipment. Hmm. All right, I'll just for sign. I don't know if it's good or not, but I know what they're playing, so I'm just gonna get a peek. And then Paradise, almost any equipment is a good draw. Saving Visions. Okay, so we're probably playing against a combo deck. Um, of course, we may not find any equipment, but we have so many equipment, so much ways to look for it. We could even draw like Sigarda's 8 plus hammer here. All right, that's a not that. Let's go, boys. It's New Year's. It's a storm. It's playing a storm. That's just not a good draw. Well, we have one more turn to draw an equipment, boys. So hammer will be the best, I guess. As we can draw with sign queen. If they play a door, we really. Oh, they. All right, all right, all right. You told me. You're saving visions. You will. I didn't see what they did, but we have another one. So okay, that's a good time for a hammer deck. It's never been a better time for hammer. They go bottom. Ain't hammer. It ain't a hammer. Oh, they just a little losing hands. Cast a bubble. I mean, yeah, if we don't find any agreements, then it's kind of bad, right? And if we find an agreement, we can play next time anyway, so we don't expose it to a second bolt now. Right? So they're done Misty Rainforest. Interesting. What the hell? What are we playing against? Mm-hmm. Be down. Also we can honestly just get back to Puresteel paladin here. This end up not being a second man match. Jesus. That's a bit the problem, I guess, sometimes with this deck, right? That you draw all the equipment things, all the creatures, and you find you're just there you go. There you go, boys. This is enough to get a Colossus hammer, but I mean this looks a lot like a counter spell to me. It does. So what I can do is I got this guy. Let's see. It resolves. I cast this guy. It resolves. I get the hammer. I cast a hammer. Now they have something. Vapor snack. Oh, that'd be fair. Sure. Hammer resolves though. Interesting. Though. I guess, are we playing against the living end deck? I guess we are. Fuck. We're playing against the living end deck. All right, we need to win fast. Let's go. No, 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 motherfucker. I forgot to play this guy. I get chalk. I cycle. I opt. What? What is this? You playing Crashing Footholds? What's the thing? What's the deal, boy? What's the deal? So we did not draw a card with this. Okay, blind missed. Alright, so we can play both lures on this. I should have played the land, obviously. So we just here. We attack. We kind of block this. I mean, this doesn't have flying, so this doesn't block it. This is lethal. Opponent, show me the answer. You have it. Good. Take one. We want to draw a card, put a hammer, and think. Honestly, it's better to play this. Give it some. I'm gonna equip it to this guy so it doesn't have a bolt. We have a bolt now. That was sucky. But then we can play lures next. Oh, force of negation. Brutal. Mm-hmm. We draw a card here. Hmm. Nah, it just doesn't do anything. Right? I mean, I just draw at the end of turn. They opt. Are they going through the breach? Do I want to draw? Done. I think 5 mana is kind of nice. Get another Puresteel paladin back. I think drawing. I mean, we need to find equipment, right? So let's draw. What is this? They're gonna monkey plus. Oh, that's just foretold. Oops. No restore balance, please. That's all visions. You can draw. I think I need to draw here. Like a lot. I need to draw a lot. I sacrifice and draw. Maybe just keep the lures in hand, but hmm. I got Stormforge mistake. Hammer. No bolt, please. No, easy. Boom, boom. So this deck plays as Foretold. They're basically a control deck with probably Crashing Footholds, Restore Balance. Not very many things you can do versus that. Just kill them. I mean, the Disenchant can deal with the as Foretold, which could be good, but they also play like I don't even know if honestly, I don't even know if this card is good. We can deal with as Foretold, that's it. I guess Path can deal with the no. They don't play Living End. They probably just play. They didn't. I didn't see any cyclers, so there's no reason to play Torment Script. Pithing Needle, combat. I guess just dude, we just submit back. Man. We go. We go. Just need to find a hammer and give them the hammer. And you can see how much resilience we have, man. Like they kept training one on one, and they kept getting behind and behind and behind and behind and behind and behind. Brrr. And this hand. I mean, I guess they play a lot of interaction. They play seven. No missions about. Whoa. No. Ugh. Ugh. No way to equip things. I mean, honestly, on the draw, we can do better than this. All right, this is a fine hand. It's not amazing. It's not like the best hand I've ever seen in my life, but I think this is a fine hand. So we put the Man Knight back. We draw a land or a hammer. On the draw, they have Raisin Bird two. It's just sort of. As foretold, Serum Visions. The guy is just saying things. Skies 2, one bottom, one top. That's a plane. That's not bad. That's where you go. Sigarda say. No force of negation, bro. Bro. Nope. There you go. Good job, buddy. I check you. You drawing cleansing wildfire. That's fine. Why would you play that? I mean, people are way overboard in cleansing wildfire. It's not that good. Actually, not that good. You spend two mana, two of them. Oh, Arcan, what? Ooh, it's hot. It's just so hot. This is the plan. So my plan here is the following. I play the Emoth. They waste their turn cleansing wildfiring it. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. This is the plan. So they will waste the turn with the cleansing wildfire here. You will see. Hopefully they don't draw a bolt. You get the Colossus Hammer. And now they will cleansing wildfire my stuff. And they will be like, oh, so smart, man. Opponent cannot read. And then I'll play Puresteel and Colossus Hammer. Pound. Pound, pound, pound. I attack. I Serum Visions. This is no bolt. You can actually not a lot. 1/3 trample, by the way, for 2 mana. That can get value of return. This is like works. I'm like, yeah. I'm not thinking. 2 card stop, so they have a land. Cleansing Wildfire. Incoming. Oh, opponent, you're so smart, man. What I can say? What can I say? Hmm. One option is to just get the lures back and say like, hey, that is it. You know, I just attack you, put you to 17, get lures in hand, build up. Because most likely they have interaction, right? I mean, they have cleansing of fire and something else. So I think I like that. You know, like there's no point in running into their whatever thing they have. So we just go like this. I hit you for 2. They have no spell to recast. I guess they can recast the cleansing wildfire if they want to, but we pass now. You done. You're done, bro. Bro. And they have Sim Visions twice, one of them for free, it's a lot of value. But yeah, I mean, now we are threatening. Hey, see? I knew you were coming. I cleansing one fire you again. I draw another card. The value is out of this world. I'm the best player. Oh my god. Woo! I cleansing one fire you again. Oh my god, I draw so many cards. Do they can they actually hit a basic? Target land. Jeez. No attacks. I have 2 mana here. I will play the Puresteel boy. This has faced. This is a attack. Hello. As I can kill it. Ah, brutal, brutal. Hmm. We take 1. Easy, easy clap. This is not what I want to do. I want to play this. I don't care about a second cigar. I'll hold in my hand. And yeah, we lost Mem Knight, Reaping Peppers. I should play Lures here again. For some negation is a good card against this deck. Oh, that's Flame Slash. That's Flame Slash again. All right, I'm gonna bring Thermal Script here. I can just block here, right? Yeah, I block you. Land. Arcanist. So we can Stoneforge, get a hammer, attack. Opponent is in trouble if they have nothing. If they do have something though, that's kind of rough. I guess I can also do like next turn. No counter, no random. Please. I guess a Mishra's Bubble. I do. They're drawing Cleansing Wildfire once again. I think that guy's like good. Pass the turn. Just some cards. Next turn we can get the Puresteel paladin. Yeah, all that stuff. So we draw land. It's awesome. No land. No land. I Cleansing Wildfire you. Sure. It's making our top decks better too. I opt. I Serum Visions. I play Ghost Shot. I opt and Serum Visions or Cleansing Wildfire or whatever. A lot of stuff. But again, if we draw another hammer or whatever, we can just go double hammer. I opt. I'm probably gonna hit one of them with Vurus and block the other one. Visions. Did they check the same thing? Did they? Oh, they stacked it right. Opponent. Card bottom top. I guess they have the bolt. That sucks. But I mean, we draw a card and you get blocked. You get blocked. One there down. You get 3 alive. Is it up? Go. Flame Slash. Nice card. I play some Opportunistic. I get a Colossus Hammer. I cast it. No force. Thank you. I hit you. Oh, this is not it. I go here. I go here. Return. I guess they can Flame Slash, whatever. They need to attack. Yeah, definitely. I didn't know this was a deck for Arcanist deck. I mean, it's as Foretold, deck for Arcanist. I'm guessing they also play Crushing Crashing Footwalls. Siphon Division. I get something. I get Electro Dominance. How do I use this? They have no mana. Oh yeah, they do. They don't. Do you attack opponent? No, they are in block Dookie. Not the best draw. I mean, there's a bit of air we're drawing here. So they need to block here, so we can just like, well, pium, pium, pium. I'm gonna hold this in hand. Arcanist. And yeah, so bad we were like, we drew a bit of a blank, but it's okay. We still have CR8. If we kill CR8, it's fine. They can get themselves some rhinos, they can restore balance, but then we get back the gurus. And I mean, we actually sacrifice. Oh, okay, more of these. And this card, I guess, is very good in this deck, right? It's an instant too. They didn't even need to do it in their turn. Wow. That'd be insane. Lightning Bolt. Maybe it can restore, like dominant store balance. Ugh. This is a line though. Attack. Oga Boga. What do you have, mate? Restore balance. Alright. Kill this guy. Rhinos. Oh, I guess he killed the Stormforge. Rhinomania. I guess they block here. They'll kill the Stormforge. Yeah. One less Rhino. I guess I'm gonna cast this. Second hammer would be nice. Deck. Second hammer. So that lightning bolt. I mean, oh, that's good. It's hot. We can recast this. Ooh, that's nice. They have lightning bolt, right? So I equip here. But we don't have black. If we had black, we could just be like, Too bad this doesn't leave plus. Yeah. Need to bolt here. Yeah. I guess they can keep bringing, they can make two more rhinos next turn. They bolt there. I block the rhino. I create what? I pass the turn. I mean, if they want a Rhino Mania, they cannot bolt the Omnitopter, right? So, yeah. Let's throw 30, like 30 cards. Hello, Alex is a dinosaur. Happy New Year. I love Hardened Scales, man. That's like my loved card, my loved deck, my most loved deck. But you know, I really like this deck because it's like Affinity, basically. That's cool. It is cool. So they make rhinos, right? No man. And we just block here, right? I mean, unless they have a bold rhinos. Yep. I would like to draw you. Goodbye. Now they need to have an answer for this or not. So we attack you and you. So I love scales, like I love it. But I think this deck is basically like the new Affinity, and I kind of like Affinity too. Oh, one more motherfucker. Well, I guess it flies now, and then they can block it. Oh, that's strong. That's strong. You can just play this. You may forget. You draw me Spabble. We recast Boy. I cast Iron Borrower. So yeah, exactly. Lives on in the hearts of the robots. Affinity. So this is kind of like an affinity kind of, you play Memnite, you play Omnitopter, you play like Puresteel Paladin, so you see metalcraft in your deck. You play cranial plating, like so it's not affinity, of course, it's not Ravager affinity and all that cool stuff like metalcraft stuff, but it's, it's close enough. It's close enough. Mm, let's see what they draw. That's a mystery, of course. That's a mind. Unless they play. So we just equip here again. You go. Card. So this plays a bit like Affinity. It has a lot of grind. The other thing is that instead of playing with artifacts like actually in cast this. Artifacts like Ravager, like whatever. All those cards are really cool. Like, it also plays Zimov Nexus. It plays all the nice cards, man. I mean, yeah, 3-0. Easy deck. So I need to go for lunch, somehow traditional lunch. So I mean, basically, you play all those zero drops. You can play Paradise Mantle, which is insane. Paradise Mantle with Puresteel Paladin is like basically a 0-1 draw card and make your creature tough for all your creatures to be a mox. Plus the Swift Foot Boots makes basically a lot. You can equip this and this to any of your creatures to basically turn them into like mana. I mean, it's just insane. Like, yeah, this deck. I'm actually, today I decided to buy the artifact lands on model. And not on model. I had them already. Like, I decided to buy this in real life because I mean, I'm making a video. Like, I made some research for a video. I'm gonna make it when I'm back home, like next week. But there is actually no reason for these cards to be banned. Like, I cannot find a single card that I would think, man, this is broken. The only card is Embry. Embry, Lurker of the Loch. If that basically this if they play the blue artifact land as like the Vedalken one, you basically get to play Emery turn one most of the time, which is okay, whatever. And it's very strong, but it's still a 1/2, right? I mean, it's very strong, and these have an actual cost in them, right? Like you're playing against Kanagrik here, you can tap them. You can get Ancient Grudged. You can get Nature's Cleaned, your lands. You can get your lands gonna be tapped through Stony Silence, Collect the Roof. So these have a downside, actual downside, unlike a lot of the cards we've been seeing lately. And the upside, I was thinking, okay, Embry is one of them. Embry is like one of the biggest ones, probably. Then, of course, Hardened Scales would play Three of Tails. I would play Three of Tails for sure. Makes Ravager a bit better. Makes Storm get better. But that's about it. And it has a cost again, so it makes you even more vulnerable to Artifact's hate. Then this deck would play the white one, the Puresteel, and I think this deck actually would be probably one of the better decks. They would take a lot of advantage of it because they have both cranial plating, but honestly, cranial plating doesn't I mean it's not seem broken right now. +1/+0 for each artifact. You +5 +0. Okay, that's strong, but there's also 6 mana like 6 mana draw a card, gain 3 life, draw a card for 4 mana and ramp, right? So you know what I mean? Like this card is strong, but it's not like crazy or anything. So this, of course, would be better, but only this deck is really playing this, and this would make the Puresteel Paladin better as well. But again, it would make it more susceptible to Stony Silence effects. So I do think that they may unban them. Like, okay, Galvanic Blast, yeah, you could have a red deck that gets. I mean, you need to play artifacts for Galvanic Blast to be good. Then you could say, oh, the Weird deck will be very good because they will put this artifact land, so they will always have the Galvanic Blast, and they will always have the Thoughtcast. But I mean, honestly, Thoughtcast, draw 2 cards for 1 mana, or most likely 2 mana in today's metagame. I mean, come on. Like, in a metagame where you draw your best card for free every game, I don't think that drawing 2 cards for 1 mana is that bad, honestly. So yeah, I do think the artifact lands can come back, and I don't see any like actually no reason to why wouldn't they like. Yeah, something like Galvanic Blast. Yeah, okay, it's better than a Bolt most sometimes, but it has a cost. Like in scales, like even if you played the ranked version, you wouldn't have space to put all the artifact lands, and then it would be actually kind of hard to trigger the metalcraft sometimes. And if you do, I mean, come on, you've made the choice, right? You put this artifact lands that are not fetchable. They only tap for 1 mana, right? So in general, I do feel that the artifact lands may be coming back. It's hard to pick them up. They were like extremely cheap right now. So I mean, I think if they unban them, they will go up to like maybe $1, $2, $3, and I bought them for 30 cents each. But so they hate them, but I mean, there's no reason. Like, actually, there is no like. Yeah, it maybe limits what new artifact synergies they can print, but that's more on the new things. I mean, if they want to print another Urza or another Embry, yeah, of course you shouldn't unban this. But in reality, all the Metacraft cards are super slow, super old. Like there's like a 1/1 that with Metalcraft becomes a 3/3. It's like, oh wow, amazing, right? Like it's not like that big of a deal, and it has a cost, which I like. Like I like decisions. I like when you make a decision. You're like this card, for example. Like even though they're almost strictly better planes, they have a cost. They're not basic, and they come in on top if you don't have planes. So this card forces you to have a lot of planes in your deck. It's a decision, right? It's not like an auto include 4 off in every white deck, which I like. The same with these. This one has a cost in life, whatever. Like, you know. So, so yeah, I really feel these cards could be good, come back, and it could be pretty amazing for some of these decks, like this deck and Hardened Scales, and maybe the blue Embry deck. I honestly think the blue Embry deck plays a lot of fetch lands because they're playing Urza, but they're also playing a lot of times Black Splash and Red Splash or a White Splash for the top tier. So it's not that easy. It's not that they can just jam 8 artifact lands in their hand. I mean, and then if they do that and somebody just starts playing Stony Silence, I think it will make it even more interesting. But gives Hardened Skills even a bit more game, like a bit faster kills, which I've been missing a lot. I think it'll be cool. But I'm gonna go have lunch. So I don't know what can I do. I will say be right back. But I will. Can I edit this? Yes. having having lunch with fam. Be right back. Does this look? Well, that's just having lunch with a fam. Keeping it simple. BTV. Yeah, so I'm gonna go have lunch. Oh, let's see. So I'm gonna go have lunch and come back and we'll finish the league and then play some scales. I'm excited to play some Lurus scales today. I think Lurus. I mean, I just when I play this deck and I'm playing Lurus, I'm like, man, this card is just so bonkers to get this in hand. I'm also been thinking of like you know, I also been thinking a lot about revisiting putting Misha's Bubble on Hardened Scales with Lurus. Just the consistency, man. Like a deck like this one, you really want to draw either Sigarda Zeta or Puresteel Paladin, which is similar situation as to when you want to draw either Hardened Scales or Ozolith in Hardened Scales, right? So this actually helps a lot. This makes your deck 56 cards. It's a pretty bad top deck, but still is a zero mana artifact. You can just stack the Ravager. I don't know. I think we should revisit these Mishra's Bubble shenanigans. Maybe not four, maybe three. Like if I look at a deck like this one, I mean, it's not that there is a lot of air, but like for example, Ancient Strings, they're good, but they cost you mana, right? And they add a bit, they add consistency. But you could just cut this and put Mishra's Bubble instead, and it increases your consistency without costing you any mana. I mean, I'm interested in that. I don't know. I also think Thoughtseize is very well positioned right now on the sideboard as a sideboard card. And Fatal Push is also really well positioned. Actually, not as great position as Path to Exile because it doesn't deal with Stonewing Entity, but yeah, Fatal Push dealing with like Soskar Mage and Monastery at no cost is a huge. Actually. But yeah, I'll play something like this later. Maybe we can brew something, some Lords of Skills list on the stream. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. It's kind of busted. Ah, feeling good today, guys. 2021. Yeah, I like to spread mostly positivity. But I feel a lot of people have been like, "Oh, 2021 is going to be so much better." You know, like leave 2020 behind. At the same time, you think about it. Uh, yeah, you think about it. It's relatively unlikely that like things will change right away. And this year will probably be also slightly different than other years. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Huh. I think it's hard to keep, right? I mean, we're gonna draw. Playing this is good. Etron, in the year of our Lord. Okay. So we really want to find a land. So I'm gonna place one of the Paradise Mantles so uh, I can cast my Pierce Paladin in turn two. Play another Paradise Mantle. All the nice stuff, all the good stuff. So we're playing against Etron. See what our opponent's doing. Um, so let's play a Paladin. Just grind, boys. Mm-hmm. Look at this one. Look at these guys. I mean, this is just fucking insane, man. This thing is just crazy. Gives you. You got it? Uh-huh. I make white. What? You can only do it once? Oh, this is not as crazy as I thought. Damn it. Damn it. We can anyway Stormforge next turn, right? To get the hammer down. Down. Hammer to fall. Oh, that's insane, man. I guess we just spread it off. Spread it off. Spread the love. We can play around Karn, I guess, by doing this. That is not Tron. That could be Thorned Seer. That is a Thorned Seer. That's okay. You can exile my dude. I don't care that much. I have a 10 something coming for you. I take your hammer. I don't take your hammer. Oh, 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 oh. All right. That sounds good. So I play a Puresteel paladin. I play a second hammer. Yeah. I mean, think. Opponent immediately concedes. It's just like, okay, no, that's just too hard. Like, no, 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 no. I think honestly this matchup has massive equipment. They are very slow off the brigades. I think the only cards we would maybe want is Disenchant, maybe over the Path to Exile, maybe over. I mean, Paladin's Mantle, you need to activate. I think, okay, I honestly think maybe we can do without. I just really think the Paladin's Mantle is. It's just huge, man. With you're still Paladin. I mean, you could see that we're going to draw two cards, we're going to play another Gift, we're going to play another Hammer. It's going to be fucking great. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Etron. I mean, if they go like turn 3 Karn, or they have, like, I don't know what they have. Do they play Engineer's Place? No, they play Vazone. Like if they go like turn 2 Thoughtnut Seer, turn 3 Rally Smasher, those things are hard. But other than that, I mean, like if we can just set up, we were on the draw that game. We were like, you're not winning this. How are you guys? How's New Year treating you? I think this year can be great if we make it great. So like I think a lot of people like kind of expected the year to be better, like they will go back to some kind of normal. But it's still like much like 2020. It's up to you to make the most out of the year. I think like we're not, like this is not gonna get like as it was 2019, and maybe not a bad thing if you think about it, guys. Just I'll tell you why. Oh, this hand is sweet. So we can go Omnitoptero, CLS 8, then we can go Hammer turn 2. Hell yeah! Hammer to fall! This deck is just insane. I mean, it's also kind of fast to play. It's just, fun. Sometimes, like, sometimes you play decks are so, like, slow to play. Maybe they just dismember our Omni dude. Sigarda's being aided. And it's cool because this has a hammer. It's a smaller hammer, but I'm guessing, the moment this dude picks it up, it's like, what? Man. That is a chalice of the void. Fucker. Okay. That's what it is. We can cast this, we can cast this, we can cast this. And we can cast this next turn, so hey. I mean, that's what it is, like chalice is probably the best answer against us. We can play this next turn, draw a card, Galurus, eventually. That's a Mind Stone. Oh man, this card looks pretty bad. They draw. Now chalice on 1. Ballista on 1. Sure. Now I know why I should have kept the current playing. Hmm. We can make this hexproof though, so hey, it's nice. Doesn't die to the ballista. Yeah, yeah whatever, doesn't matter. Gonna cast this, gonna cast this. I definitely should have not boarded out Arcanist playing, but we do have a decent chance, right? So we can draw into it. Here's a target, I guess. So yo, this is my Crucible. I mean, of course, if they go challenge on 1, this hand is going to be much harder. They have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So they go on the realities manager thing. Okay, this doesn't matter at all. We matters that it's a 4/4 is going to beat us down. But it's going to get. I mean, it's better than they play now and they play next turn, and then we cannot cast Lurus. All good. So this, they get the gift, but again, like I mean, of course, it's good because if we get a disenchant, we get disenchant this per gift, the Colossus hammer, all that. Yeah, we just, I don't know. The thing is, Lurus has nothing to recall, right? So they can draw. Kind of the kind of plating. No, no. So we pass this now before they cast a thing on one. Definitely a hard game now with the chalice, but I think I mean there's still room for growth. Let's say. I mean, yeah, Maze Mind Dome that draws on a card every turn. Hmm. I guess we could block the dude with the Omnitopter, yeah, whatever. Uh, they actually should attack. I think I'm just gonna block. Give myself life total high. This Omnitopter is not doing much either way. Hmm. Yeah, we're good here. We just lures. Let's get the lures back in hand next turn. Pass a turn. Hmm. They draw cards. I mean, game's hard. I don't lie. But yeah, I mean, we're on the be on the play on game three, something game three, so we will be able. Oh, whoa, what happened? We'll be able to like what is 3 mana? Commander ship. Thank God, commander ship. All right. No, they attack with this. I'm just gonna ping block it, I guess. I mean, just I mean, we have nothing else to bring back, and I don't care. Staying alive, staying alive. As we play the second in Moth, play Lures of the Dream then. I mean, we can just give them the poison, right? Next time we just keep blocking. And you guys are in trouble. It's always the one on the bottom that is actually. I guess they can ping it, but if they ping it, they lose the ballista. We don't. I mean, we give them a poison. Maybe not the best, but I guess they draw. Yeah. Mitchell's Bubble would be a good draw, allowing us to draw 2 cards a turn, finding our cranial platings, finding our good stuff. Actually, I should move this over the Lurus, by the way. That was a mistake. Maybe I should put a counter. I think I should put a counter here. Oh, man, okay, that was actually a big punt, not putting the ugh, not putting the mantle on the Lurus. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fine to punt, I guess. Uh, Whatever. I take it. We also get super punished by drawing the Mishra's Bubble right away. Hmm. Counter Great Creator. I'm just gonna concede it. Hmm. Alright, Disenchant is good. The rest is kind of ass. I like the cranial plating. I guess we can cut a 1 drop. Actually, I don't want to cut any 1 drops, honestly. Maybe the zeros. Okay, we can cut a Memnite, I guess. Yeah, we can cut a Memnite. So they will go challenge because on the draw, I'm guessing they will go challenge on 0. All right, so this is a fine-ish hand. We just need a way to quit, but I think it's fine. The good thing is we can play our 0 drops, we can play our Misha's Bubble, we can play this to ship as a gift 1. And maybe there's a point to just getting cranial plating, right? Okay, let's just look at what they have for the deck before we make our decisions. Doing Narcissus Tower, okay, that just doesn't tell us much. Definitely casting these. Casting these. We are casting this, we're just seeing what do I get. So I get cranial plating, can cast it next turn, it could be next turn. It's only a 3-3, so I think we just gamble and then not like we could draw a Sigarda's 8, and if not, we can just get Lurus. We have 2 draws of the Sigarda's 8. There you go. That's the thing. So I think that was the best play here. Oh yeah, that's also good. So we just go like Sigarda's 8. Which one would I rather they kill? Again, I'm making this. I actually did a mistake again. Why am I doing this? They can have this member here or wrapping wall or whatever. Yeah, of course I should not do this. I should just wait. I should just wait for them to play the chalice and then cast this in response. But they know I have the yeah, whatever. I think it's close. I'm pretty sure we just get lures in hand next turn, unless we draw paladin. You draw paladin. Oh, blink moth. Interesting. I don't think there's anything. Just get lures. Hopefully they don't have strong. But, yeah, that was a bit. Yeah, that was a bit bad. I mean, also should script then Omnitopter to get a 1 point of damage. It seems that they're not. Okay, that's maybe. Hopefully no Thumets here. That would be kind of awful. Oh man, really? No, is it Matter Shaper? Oh yeah, thank God. For a second I got worried there, guys. Kappa. I think we go Mishra's Babel here. Hmm. I mean, maybe they just kill it with another dismember, but we get to draw another card. Next time we have the Stoneforge. Actually, could I look for Stoneforge and get another hammer, right? Oh, that was also maybe that. But I'm pretty sure they have a dismember, or if they don't, they should maybe. Where's this power plant? So they have the Tron next turn, which is kind of rough. But maybe that makes them confident, and then we get the. Yeah, I should just play the Stoneforge to get a hammer, right? But yeah, I mean, if they have a dismember or something, that's kind of bad again. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do dismember our lures, most likely. Yep. Draw cards. It's a Memnite. If to Paladin would be an amazing draw. Oh, Karn, that's okay. I guess they can get Ballista, that's kind of rough. Ballista for 2. It can ping the. Yeah, it can ping the. We can also get Snaring Breach. Liquid Metal Coating. Okay, I love it when they do this. We have enough mana to get the 4. Is it Thunat? They need to tap these if they want to cast a Liquid Metal Coating. Yep. Something else? Something else, boy? No chalice, please. Alright. So they could have a third dismember, kind of incredible. They can. Oh, they attack too. Cool. I take it. They maybe just. I mean, the thing with lures is like we got an extra card and then we got an extra card, so we got +2 cards on them. Um, dude, honestly, this doesn't matter. So play Stone for Joe. They are clearly F6, so we're just gonna get the hammer. Gonna drop the hammer. Gonna clip it here. It's almost lethal, but it is not. So I would rather kill this and make sure now I can activate abilities, all that good stuff. I actually could activate this. I should have activated an attack. Yeah, probably should on that. Oops. As this. See what the drawing. Power plant. Okay, so it's a land, so they didn't have anything else last turn. Oh, that's disenchant. Cool. So we can actually. Okay, 2, 5. That is Smasher. Sure. It is 10 2. So. I don't see any target for this. Oh, they attack. They are not afraid. I don't see any targets for this disenchant, so I may actually just draw from the Silent Cleaning. No nexus. So if we find Swift Boot think we could. It costs 2 mana. Yeah, just we're missing 1 mana. Right? So yeah, I think we can get we can get Shakespeare. We just win the match. All right, 4-0 seems good. I think that matchup is about it. Like only if they cast Charlie's on 1. If they do something like Charlie's on 0, Charlie's on 1, maybe. But you have so many ways to deal with the card. Actually paid off that we put the first hammer on the Mem Knight, right? I don't know why they would look for a Lego Metal Core. They should look for Ballista. That guaranteed that the card lived. But instead they, I mean, yeah. Never found the Puresteel paladin on game 2 and 3, so not everybody's. Bone 55. I will bone 55. All right, I will say okay. Um, all right, this hand is actually pretty good. We just miss hammer. Like the thing is, or a 0 drop, I guess. I will just play the Sigarda Zaid most likely turn 1. Yeah, then go steal. Yeah, I mean, if we draw, no, actually, no, we are running first, right? So we just play the Sigarda Zaid. I mean, then we can play the either Pierce the Paladin or Stoneforge, maybe even Stoneforge. Get a Colossus hammer. Oh, is it the mirror? The mirror must be a crazy match. Oh no, it's a. Could we have a rich on the sideboard? Okay, they discard. I mean, whatever they take, we have redundancy here, which is very important. But they have a lot of removal, right? So, but we have Lurus. I mean, they don't have Lurus. So I'm probably playing against the red black shadow. Okay. Mm, I mean, I'm just gonna run it, and if it dies, and then we draw a land plus equipment, we're good. And if they don't kill it, if they want to play like a scourge, then we just get a 12/12. Interesting that they're shocking so much. Okay, they take. I guess they take the gifts. They take the second Puresteel paladin. Okay, I guess they have a fire push, a bolt. All right, all right. They are clearly giving us the D. Huh. Play this. Just, I mean, kind of unfortunate that there's a land drop there. I think these Swiss foot boots can be pretty good in this matchup to protect our boys. But I think they could have another discard and then we won the hammer, right? So we just need to draw a 0 drop, basically, and put 2 hammers onto it, and they'd be like, hey, Thoughtseize. All right, so that's a good thing that to take the other hammer, right? They're going ham on the disruption. All right, so we just pick up our Lurus, pass a turn. No 0 spell, but if you draw a line, we can put the Colossus Hammer onto it. They have another Thoughtseize, of course. They have played 4 discard spells this game. Seems good. It's an Omnitopter. I don't need to equip it now, so I can do it maybe in their end step, force them to interact. Maybe just Fata Push now. If they bolt, I can put the hammer on, right? So it's just Fata Push. Red Black Shadow control. All right, so this is where it is, I guess. Go. I can draw from the sign coding. I'll probably do that in the end step. I should just done it. I guess that's the must be Scorch, right? Or something like that. Crazy matchup. I mean, come on, like they had 4 discards, 2 removal spells. So far, only removal from our opponent. I mean, I wonder what would have they done against like a Neuro deck. It probably would be like lost already, right? But Maybe Crocs. If they Crocs, I'm absolutely gonna draw first, see what is worse, and then discard it. Dark Confident, sure. Okay. Greatness at any cost, and when you're at 10 life, I'm telling you, the cost can be steep. Sigarda 8 is a blank. This is also blank. That's of course very bad for us at these untaps, and we don't have anything to punish it with. They are swamp, which is of course the dream, like not dying. They could have Liliana here. That's why I kept the Sigarda 8. I mean, there's no reason to play it. There's nothing they can do to deal with it. Pretty sure they have Liliana, right? Oh, the season banners. Okay, that's strong. I mean, I think this game is kind of over unless we draw something very good. Yeah, this could be actually pretty good. Um, I'm just gonna look for another. Shadow Spear. This problem is that I'm missing a line to put this on. If not, I would put this on. Um, I get a Shadow Spear here. I could equip it now and play around Double Bolt. Oh, that's close. So if I equip it now, I play around Double Bolt. And if they Double Bolt, they actually is not even that bad, right? We take two. That's Croxa. Sure. No Croxa in the area. Oh, Blood Moon. This guy Blood Moon because obviously it doesn't suit very good. Okay, Magnetic Channelaries. Now I wish I had gotten the boots, I guess. So they could have Bolt now. Could also wait. Okay, so I will just wait Shadow Spear so I don't waste my mana. Okay, that's resolved extremely quickly. All right. Mm, all right, it was off two. The 12-13 life linker, by the way. Trample. Yep, nice. I guess we get another hammer. When in doubt, hammer in, boys. Because this hexproof, but in the end, it's like if they, yeah, just one hammers, mates. All right, we're at 28 life. We are at a comfortable life total, let's say, and we win. Nice, easy Capcom. All right, I think our champion was made for this, and maybe path, maybe path. I'm not sure. Hmm. Doesn't cranial plating? Yeah, they have a lot of removal, so we can cut one cranial plating. As we can got, I don't know if they play Lava Dark, but we can got one Midnight. I don't know about path, honestly. Like path, and we can deal with Crocs, but I don't think that's the issue in this matchup. All right, I'll just be 1 second with plenty of time. Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't think path is that good because you don't want to give them mana. Yeah. And this at least this is fasty. Like you like Stonebridge Mystic, Colossus, boom, boom. Oh, I mean, feels good maybe. Very powerful stuff. I mean, the thing is with just this matchup, they just pick apart your hand so quickly, right? So honestly, just this hand is not great. Oh, okay, no Sigarda's 8, so it sucks. Hmm, we just Dominate Doctor. I mean, if they want to use a mana on Dominate Doctor, I'm gonna play the Colossus Hammer in case I draw a Puresteel Paladin or something. I mean, kind of really. Wait, that's their. What do they play on white? Actually, Akaya's guy, I think they play. Okay, my Magic Channeler. Fine, resolves. Um, with this, with this, I'll play this. I can play this. Equip it as 1, 2, 3. I mean, they have removal, right? You don't have removal, my voice. So it's 1, 2, 3. Also means if we draw a Sigarda's 8, we can win with this. You have a hammer, but this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like the yeah. All right, let's get the lobby now that we can. Um, of course, I can start activating this guy. It's very good. I mean, it's free, right? Like it doesn't really cost you. I'm not blocking. So they obviously are holding on removal. Our champion is gas. See? I must say this is gas. You play a second, but I think I kind of want to keep it in hand, right? I kind of want to keep this in hand so I can see others aid it if I draw it. So I have one in the battlefield for Puresteel Paladin, one on the battlefield for one in hand for the Sigarda's aid. That's probably Colligan's Command or Skaya's Guile. Skaya's Guile? Alright. They'll dealt with an Omnitopter successfully. Still, they have these, so I mean, they use 3 mana to deal with 0 mana in total. So they're playing the control deck here, 100%. And this can attack, right? So we're gonna equip the Cranial Plating onto it. Alright. Actually don't mind this at all. Mm, I could play another hammer. I'll do it just in case they have like discard into Liliana. I should have, of course, done it before, but next time we go, they're holding a man. I'm guessing for oops, what is this? Another one. I guess I can kill Stoneforge and a hammer or a Cranial Plating. I mean, I'm just gonna get Lures in hand, but the thing is, Lures gets discarded, right? So the more we wait and the more resources we use on random stuff. Mm, I mean, yeah, they discard the hammer, but yeah, the more we wait, the more resources we use on random stuff, the better we are, right? Yes, they can Crocs. No, oh, of course, yeah, that's roof. That's rough. Of course, they can do this. Yeah, if I had this, I could. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. They can activate in Moth and keep it. Yeah. So they don't really need to keep anything, right? They just pinch punch them, right? They have the Fatal Push, unfortunately, because this and yeah, we're in trouble here. We're in trouble. I mean, Liliana dealing with our already champion, of course, very tough. That's why they were like so focused on dealing with our creatures. So they discard a card as well. I guess they discard a croc. So this is a land. Okay, it's gonna pump it. We get hit by one, 4 cards in hand. I mean, problem is, we have a hard time getting rules into play. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose in hand. So they need to have a discard as well. Oh, I don't have thoughts. It's okay. Rule. Never mind. Don't have thoughts. I should have done this, I guess, before. Yeah, of course. Thoughts is away. Arlurus. Yeah, I should have done this before. See if thoughts is don't do it. Wait for them to do it. But still, I mean, yeah. Let's say you're still piling away. I mean, I guess they plus no, they don't. They like the cards in their hand. And we can drop Pierce the Vine here. Hell yeah. Now remove, please. Ah, they have it. Mm, I mean, I'm casting this even though Pierce the Paladin is good with this. Yeah, I mean, of course, we're getting, let's say, junked. And now these, of course, draws 2 cards. I mean, we are into that spot. I mean, if we draw a paladin right now, we can actually we casted this, so it's kind of bad. Right. So I mean, this is not that good. With that, so I mean, this matchup is not easy. I'm pretty sure. But I mean, honestly, Pat doesn't really do that much. Pitinido. I mean, honestly, Pitinido for Liliana seems not a bad investment. Honestly, um, honestly, Memnite. I missed it there. It's kind of like but I think I'd one Storm. I mean, Stormford is actually great. The drawing cards. Maybe we want only one PT Needle and got the. I think got one Prize Mantle. I'm not sure. Of course, that's very good with. All right, so this hand has a lot of stuff on it, like one. I mean, I always want to keep seven, right? I mean, this is just the thing in this matchup. They play at least 6, if not 8, discard spells plus Liliana. You wanna really not have to deal with it. I'm only gonna though this hand, their hand. I guess it was not very good. We go Sigarda 8 turn 1, which is bubble them. Play other champion. We're on the play, so we can play other champion. Follow it up with a Puresteel paladin if we draw us. If we draw equipment, if we draw Paladin's Mantle, maybe I'll play Puresteel paladin on turn 2, so I can draw a card. Yes, we just start this. Really drawing. Magmatic Channeler has been their star of choice. This card. Why isn't this matchup this card is decent? Oh, tap one. Okay, I like this. Why a tap one? They could play the Magmatic Channeler. Icos too, alright. So next down we go Pure Steel. We kind of keep thanks to the Sigarda. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So they play a channeler here. We are fine. There you go. Channeler, there you go. We gain alive. That's good. Mm. Alive. think honestly, let's just leave it, equip it to this guy because I mean, they want to kill the Puresteel paladin and they want to kill, yeah. So, I mean, equipping it here, and if they kill the Puresteel paladin, I can equip it back. That's not so good. So, yeah, we have the tools to do with Liliana. We gained 25 life. We're at 25 life. We can get Lourdes in hand next turn. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. An equipment would be like probably the best draw. Guess they can destroy Shadow Spear, deal 2 damage here. Guess that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, they killed a. Okay, interesting. They killed one of the dudes. Okay, that's actually. Okay, never mind. Let's do this. Let's get here. I mean, I can kill the Sigarda's 8 in hand, right? That doesn't do anything. And that for 2 into life. Yeah. They have Inquisition, sadly. They should wait more. I don't know. You kill that. All right. So they are really looking. So even a land does a lot. This actually land it's good here. Mm. So they play Liliana, they minus. We make a dude. Yeah. Okay, this card. Season Pyro. Red Boar. It's so Rakdos, this card. It's like literally a Rakdos sign just ripping the guy. Can we play this? Oh boy, that's a good one. They kind of sunburst it though. They missed a lander up there. What else did they exile? A Colonel's Command. Wow. Well, that's one less Colonel's Command need to deal with. Mm. Okay, we're not gonna catch this. Uh-huh. They're only gonna deal with this guy. Should I draw? Should I play? Should I make? I think it's close. I think making another dude actually may be good. So I'm regretting everything I said about Castle Armendale because they could hear, they could, yeah. Maybe also could draw. Depends on what they do. I think they can really steal the attack. If they pop this actually this die. So um, I guess we get the free value what we can, right? And then we just next turn. We also gain alive, even though it causes alive. Yeah, so nice. Block 1, so still take 3. I mean, I'm kind of fine with this change. Oh, they block 1 and then they okay. Oh, they follow push the other. Okay, wow, it's pretty crazy that you follow push that, but hey, you mate. So you take 7. All right, I can play Blink Moth. Yeah, one more line allows us to draw, and can't. And I guess they need to pop it right now, right? That means they do draw, they do lose this, but um, that's 7 only. We have a second Warrior champion. A Sigarda to discard to land. Oh wow, they're not doing so. I mean, this is kind of weird. Like maybe we make a dude, we attack with Blink Moth. So basically, they only use 1 mana last turn. It wasn't a fatal push to deal with a token. Okay, they get some value here. They exile 2 cards, 2 lands. All right. So I guess they play the mountain. Yep. Red. I really want to make a dude, so if I play an audio champion next turn, I can Yeah, I mean, let's just do it live. I'm not 33. Seems good. There's an Emot Nexus. It's also pretty good. We have not done a Colossus hammer yet, but I guess now they will pop this. I should attack with these. Whoops. Right, one for one. One opponent. So I guess we still have, yeah. As we can quit the Shadow Spear, and as you can see, easy 5-0, mates. Easy 5-0.